Now back to Bob Bauer's Outdoor World on 97.1 FM Talk. Sponsored in part by Bass Pro Shops Outdoor World and Sexy Pheasant Pheasant Farm. Come here, you sexy little pheasant.
Well, I'd be almost tempted to let that play all the way through, man.
One of my favorite songs.
Mine, too. One of my favorite bands of all time. Allman Brothers. I saw them when Dwayne was still alive.
I
saw the original lineup of those guys. Absolutely, at Cobo Hall.
Yeah, you are sneaking up on 50, aren't you? Because he died early in the early 70s, didn't he?
I'm not sneaking up on nothing, Dan. It knows I'm coming. If you have any questions, 248-559-9797. Mary, Jenny, and Christina Polkowski are all here, and they're filming for Safety Made Simple. And of course, I wanted to thank you guys for giving us all the coupons to give away as incentives during the food drive for a firearms training class, which I'm going to be taking. And when are we doing that? What's the date on that?
Well, we have a few classes in January. We offer the classes on Saturdays. It's a one-day class, and I think the one you're going to be taking, Bob, is January 18th.
Okay, and that's a Saturday?
Saturday classes, and if anyone's interested in the CCW training for anyone in Michigan, they can contact us on our website, which is ccwtraining.com, or give me a call anytime. We have a 24-hour hotline, 586-286-7233.
Beautiful. Yeah, I'm going, and I want the rest of the guys to go. So, crew, I want everybody to go to CCW training. And after I get my hip operated on, we're all going to go for like all this advanced training and stuff. And then we're going to become, what do they call those guys?
Militia? Oh. No, just kidding.
Soldiers of
Only kidding.
Soldiers of fortune. I want to go back and get my yayas out in a foreign port. But anyway, I digress. Girls, thanks for coming by. You guys, obviously, your mom and dad are role models for you, and they're great role models. Who are some of the people that you look up to?
There's a lot of people. Christina and I are both actresses, and we look up to our professors and our people that have taught us many things. But as far as the safety and training, of course, our parents, have been there from day one and helping us and wanting to protect us because they love us so much. And actually, we got a wonderful chance to meet Ted Nugent and Shemaine Nugent, who are just amazing people who have helped the community and helped kids all over. My sisters have gone to Camp for Kids, and Christina and I have been part of Queen of the Forest, which my mother, Mary, actually teaches the firearm training at, and Christina and I do the self-defense training we did this past year, and that was wonderful because we got to work with the ladies, and Shemaine, she's so fired up about women empowerment and getting them out there outdoors. And Ted is just the greatest guy ever. And I remember listening to Ted on the radio, who is just this amazing personality, and he's so fired up. And then, I met him in person, and he was a real kind, peaceful, polite guy who was just enjoying the outdoors. It was amazing.
Outside the studio, he's nothing like inside the studio at all.
On the topic of Ted Nugent, too, and inspiration, I wanted to thank him again on the air because he is so wonderful. My friend was really sick with chronic fatigue, and he still is, and he had to drop out of college because of it. And Ted Nugent he's seriously Ted's biggest fan, and he does the hunting and the fishing. And when we did the self-defense portion at Queen of the Forest, I mentioned to Ted when he stopped by, I said, my friend's really sick, and he absolutely loves you. Could you write him a little letter, inspire him, because he's lost some of his inspiration through this chronic fatigue. And so he did, and I mailed it to my friend Rob, and he was blown away by it. He was so excited, and he felt better. He felt inspired again.
That's cool.
That's a good thing.
Yes, sir.
Well, we appreciate you guys coming by, and again, what are the numbers where we can reach you? Because and we'll have, and of course, we'll have you guys back in the studio after I go through my training, and you can tell the audience that
how good you were.
How many times I shot myself in the foot. It's amazing, ladies and gentlemen. He shot himself in the foot 7 times. The gun wasn't even loaded.
Well, we'll make sure you're safe, Bob. We want you back on the radio show.
I appreciate that.
And I'm sure maybe periodically I can give a call in and give the tip of the day, the safety tip of the day.
You got it.
CCW tips, because there is so much to the new laws.
Right.
And that's why people do need to take the training.
Right.
And if they can and would like to have any of our safety programs which start from the Refuse to be a Victim, and I offer it several times a year, up through individual private lessons on handgun training, or even the ultimate, which is the CCW training.
Right.
They can contact us through our website, which is ccwtraining.com, or they can give us a call at area code 586-286-SAFE. That's 586-286-SAFE.
Well, cool.
We'll be happy to help them.
Jenny, Christina, Mary, thanks for coming down, you guys. Al, nice to see you, even though I can't see. He's over there back in the corner somewhere. There's his hand. And again, no, we'll have you guys back.
Great. You know, and that the program that we're actually filming today and taping today is Community Media Network, and it'll probably air, Bob. We're going to feature you on the story and on the show.
Right. See, that's a Doc. These teeth, by the way, are courtesy of Doc Groden. He's my dentist. I can give you guys a number. He's been great. Good.
That should air in February or March.
Okay.
So, and that'll be Community Media. It airs in most of the metropolitan Oakland and Macomb area.
All right. Well, you can believe I'm going to be talking about that. Once we find out when that date's coming up, because I like being on TV now.
We did want to thank you, Bob, for inviting us on, and I do want to give another shout out to one of our role models, OSDA. They are actually where we take our self-defense training every year. They have an annual seminar, and it's OSDA, American Women's Self-Defense Association, and like I said, we go there annually and learn these self-defense tips that Christina and I train, and we're teaching now in the mid-Michigan area and the Detroit area. So you can call that number, 586-286-SAFE, if you want some self-defense training also. And you can talk to my parents, or talk to myself and Christina. And like I said, OSDA has been a real big factor in that, and they have an annual seminar. So if you want more information about that, we can.
And we have links on our site to either them and or also Ted's site for the Queen of the Forest.
All right, guys. We'll talk to you again real soon. Thanks for stopping by. You're welcome to hang out and do whatever you want.
What's going to happen, we're going to go off this grab back. The instructor's then going to throw a punch. You're going to lift the elbow to block the punch. You lift your elbow higher than his arm. That's all that matters. Now all you do is you wrap your arm, leave your elbow right where it is, just swing your arm around his upper arm. At the same time, you hit him in the throat, but on an upward angle, get the ears off the hips, and then just fall. Putting the forearm right into the trachea. As soon as that happens, follow up by lifting his chin and coming down into the trachea. So as soon as you land like this, then you lift the chin to extend the cartilage and come down. When you lift the chin up, it takes about 25% of the power to crush the trachea as it would with the chin down. And that's what you want to do. You want to be more effective, not necessarily harder. You also want to hit to areas where you're going to have some type of effect on the person's ability to see, to breathe, to move around, or to entrap you. We call that vision, wind, and limbs. Very important. When you start striking this person, any compassion or philosophical views that you have, you gotta think about them before the fight starts. Once the fight starts, this person is nothing but a robot. He's a mechanical man that you're gonna start to mechanically disassemble. You're not gonna care whether he feels pain or he doesn't feel pain. It's not gonna matter. Okay? You're not going to care whether he says, I give up, or he doesn't give up. Obviously, if he's a rapist, he's probably also a liar. Okay? He's a mechanical man. You're going to disassemble him until you can knowingly escape in complete safety. Period. No room for emotions at that level. It's just doing a job. Like taking apart a car. Okay? It could be the best car in the world. Knock out the headlights, empty the gas tank, flatten all the tires, car's probably not going to go too far. That's what we're doing to the person. Vision, wind, and limbs. Okay. Certain rules you want to remember. Okay, well, one thing is, once you have the person in here, okay, you have access to the head. You go straight to the jawline. I like to do that. Or you can go from here and then come over to the side. Also lifts the chin up. Like that? No, you don't. And then take her down. Okay, go to the line. It's very painful. You don't have to. Why struggle? No, other way. Take her in, move her into you. Now you can either go straight for the head. That's it. Take her down. Yeah. Well, the way, an easy way to do this is, you don't have to depend on your fingers. Push it all the way. Use the edge of your hands and stick a finger in her ear. This way, if she was bald, which I heard she's thinking about doing. I don't like to teach a lot of techniques that depend on the hair or depend on the clothes. It's a variable. Most people have ears, and if they don't have an ear, they have a hole where the ear should be. So